like,
nah.
no. Sometimes
there's no way.
Depends on how
that's a
you
number one no for me. You must be on the first date. It's like a principle for me.
No. What about the thing ends up bad?
You are still paying.
Oh, hello.
You are, unless you're working out together as per dine and dash. I'm not paying. What?
Okay. You sound so angry.
She's. Like, I'm just saying, guys. Like, okay, seriously though. I don't know if I'm still old-fashioned. I just honestly believe that the first day, at least, the guy should be the one to pay. I usually take my wallet regardless
if he's the one that calls the date, no?
Should I? If he's the one that calls the date, obviously, yeah. But like, if it's the girl, I think it will be reasonable for you to be willing to pay since you're the one that brought the
date. That's what you guys think, honestly, because
if it's the one that called the date, obviously, yeah. If it's the girl, I think it will be.
Okay. I'll say it in my full chest too. If it's the girl that calls the date, then she should be willing to pay.
Honestly, I feel like, you know, this whole who pays for the first date, a lot of conversation I've had about it, and at the end of the day, it's the two people that are going on the date that will figure out what they're doing. If the guy is not paying, I think probably at the end of the conversation, but you know.
It's so don't joke, but like, I just thought about what you just said. The guy said he's not paying. I thought about the scenario. Like, imagine if you really like. You know from like 5 minutes into the day, like, this thing is crap, like it's not going to work. You already know, and you like the guy is giving you hints too. It's like, okay, it's time for us to go, blah blah blah, and he says, oh, let's split the bill, and you didn't have your wallet because he's let you know that he's a date that he's taking you out to and he's paying. What would you do?
So he already said
he literally already said
that he's paying.
He's paying.
I don't have my
got
wallet.
you. And then you go on the date now because it did not go good, or is like
he's
bad.
not like,
he's like, oh, like let's split the bill.
He's being petty. But I don't have my wallet. What's supposed to happen? Will he leave me there?
Are there guys that can do that?
What was that?
I'm sorry, please.
What is that English?
He has no reason to not.
I'm sorry. You said something. You said you're going to cover the bill. Why are we here now? And because of how it turned out. How it turned out? Whose fault is it? It is both our faults left to me for having the date.
Should pay. But your question was, is he going to leave you there? He has no reason to not leave you there. Do you understand?
Okay, so what's supposed to happen to me?
I actually really want to know.
No.
Because mind you, don't forget the fact that there's no wallet as per, so there's no mode of payment except I start to wash plates for the restaurant. Am I missing something?
I feel like the guys will be like, oh yeah, I'll start removing your lunch.
I'm telling you. What do you say?
It's not just plates you wash. You mop down clothes.
Wow.
But the guy should pay. He should pay. He should pay.
The way that like he's doing like he has done
I
this.
feel like he's done it before. I'm sorry, I don't know. I feel like you've done it before, but moving on.
I can't do that. Okay.
We've kind of gone off topic.
Yeah, as I was going back, I was trying to go back. Do you think that there should be a certain kind of way both the guy and the girl dresses for the first date? I think this is the conversation I've heard people have. I want to know your opinion.
Why might they do make this first date be like Sina?
I want to know. I really want to know. Because I've had a conversation like this with someone else. I want to just know your opinion. No, yes, I don't think I heard that.
I don't think there should be a particular way you should dress. Like, again, it's based on how you're feeling. If it is like a dinner, at least
there was something flying.
A dress shirt. What?
Nothing. Keep going. Just keep going.
Oh, that is the basic thing. You wear like a dress shirt and maybe like jeans or like a dress pant. Like that's don't go and start wearing suits, 3-piece. Relax.
What if the girl comes out wearing like sweatpants and like
okay, if he's dressed like that, like in a dress shirt, and then the girl comes out like sweatpants and sweatshirt? No.
Sweatpants.
I want to know. Do you think it's gonna affect? Do you think it's gonna affect you? See, the numbers there is a certain way you should dress. You have a certain expectation then.
No, did you hear what I said? The guy should wear.
I couldn't hear you. That's something. But there are girls that literally like they just wear sweatpants. Yeah.
I'm one of the girls. The girls are me.
You have to explain. You must be coming back from work. You have to explain what happened.
What do you mean? So there is.
I forgot about the dates, and I was in a hurry, so I wore sweatpants, and I
threw on a hoodie,
and I went. What do you mean?
That's it.
Canada.
You forgot about our date. I love it. If
I stand for it.
If you ever wear sweatpants,
Energy.
just the light should be like, just tell me that you washed all your clothes. That's really like,
That's never possible, man.
if you tell me that you forgot about the date, that's
If the guy is being cute, he can be like, okay, let's go to the mall and pick out something. No.
You know what? She always used to date Cash Daddy. It's only Cash Daddy this day used to date. Today, I'm going to the mall and pick out something. As my head to toe, new outfit. You think you're a pretty woman? You think you're Julia Roberts? Oh God!
like, you can't for the first date. I don't think don't wear sweatpants.
So that means there is
a standard.
There's a standard, right? There's a standard for.
Just look, come on now, like it's not.
There's some sweatpants that are
Yes,
expensive and good though. Let me see something.
There's Calvin Klein sweatpants.
Exactly, there's sweatpants that are actually very.
You know you can dress up a sweatpant like with heels and stuff.
I don't do that, but
But I'm just saying, but you can dress like because we're saying sweatpants. What are you thinking about? Sweatpants, sweatshirt, bonnets, slippers. Is that what
you know,
you're thinking? The way I look on it, normal.
Sweatpants, sneakers. Like you're still gonna look good, but dress for the occasion. You can't. You don't. Let
Okay, so if the date was meant to be maybe in a
arcade
park
or a park.
in an arcade, that's good, no?
Okay, now if it's in a park, then that's that's a different.
Or in the movies.
so that means basically the expectation for the dressing depends on
the location
of the date.
Yeah. Like just like you're going for. Will you wear dress pants and go for a wedding?
Yeah.
Sorry, will you wear joggers and go for a wedding?
Yeah.
If it's a wedding that I was not invited to, I would actually.
Like sweatpants.
I will wear sweatpants because I'm going in and out, and most likely somebody told me to just come along. I'm coming to probably get food and go.
Yeah, it's most likely the reception, not the church.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's sure that probably not even come out of the
You
car.
wear sweatpants.
Yeah.
I said yes in my full chest, man.
No.
I need to repeat myself.
Are we stuttering through the WhatsApp call?
You will not. You.
I'm not gonna wear sweatpants to a wedding that I'm gonna stay in as far I'm a guest at the wedding. No, I will wear sweatpants to a wedding either.
So that was the question I was asking.
Oh no!
of
I would,
course
of
not.
course
All I'm
not.
saying was, if you're going as a guest for a wedding, you're obviously going to dress for the occasion. The moment you set the setting for the date, whatever it is, just dress for that. Like we can't be going to like a nice restaurant and then you're coming in with if we went somewhere and then let's have something to eat, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But I can't come and pick you up and then you're now coming out with sweatpants. We'll still go for this date, but my dear, you're not going to get the end of it. But if anything because of the relationship, our children will hear about it. That on mommy and daddy's first date, mommy wore sweatpants. That's how much disregard. Yeah, I trust Naza to pull it out of proportion. That's how much.
We add sugar, spice, and everything not nice.
But guess what? We're here now.
The moral of the story is that we are here now.
Trust me, I'll probably wear shorts and slide.
My guy, that's my kind of vibe.
What is it?
On the second date, you'll probably just be dressed very casual, wear shorts and slides.
It's a second date. We've gone through the first. The awkwardness
date,
has passed. Now it's time to start getting our rich.
Wow. Well, I get the idea of put your best foot forward, blah blah blah. Like
First impression matters.
Like I think we should be able to just be ourselves on different. Like just do what. Let me not come and find out the different side of you.
I agree. There's some girls that there's a girl I know personally. She doesn't do makeup on the first day. She goes as natural as possible.
Is it me?
No. Oh, you okay?
Oh, I thought it was me. That's what I was to say. Like,
really?
I don't wear makeup on the first day.
Yeah, like no makeup whatsoever on the first day, and it's like she always like, oh, as I go, if you look at my face and then it's not looking like what my Instagram pictures be looking like, and you don't want to do it, tell me. Like she literally says, as I open the door, just tell me. Let me know. I'll close the door back. Let's not even take the first step out.
The energy
door.
I used to go open the door. But having the date though.
The energy you start open with the door.
Can you imagine the
So like there's those people that put, but then there's those ones that sit down and cake their face for like 3 hours. Only for sometimes the man will not come and be like, oh, I'm sorry, something came up.
That's happened to you before, eh? I would like to reschedule. Let's reschedule this date.
Reschedule Chiwo.
Oh my god.
If the Anas I used to clean the makeup, if I made him pay for the makeup product.
How many minutes before did he tell you that he has to reschedule?
30 minutes before.
Are you trying to say that's good enough? Don't say nonsense.
No, that's not good enough. That's not good enough.
Before it took me 3 hours to do my
Why
makeup.
were you doing makeup for 3 hours?
I was still learning there. I did mistake, started all over again. Nah,
3 hours.
Legitimately 3 hours. That was not dressing, no. That was just the face, the makeup.
I'm saying if I spent 3 hours on somebody's makeup, the date is us going to sign our marriage certificate. I'm just saying, like, what the heck? That long? For why?
That's weird.
That's too long.
I was still learning. No, that was like it's probably my fault.
At least like 6 hours. 6 hours notice.
At least 6 hours notice, you said?
That's a long time too, but
it's good enough. At least I will know that. Imagine you wanted to start getting ready like 2 hours before. You don't need to anymore.
Yeah. So if the date is by 6 p.m. noon, that's like which then.
nice.
If I anything past that, my brother make you work. Better figure it out.
Did you guys hear that? Repeat it again. Repeat again. That
Make
part.
it work.
Anything past loud. They need to hear.
Now, why don't you say?
I want it to come out from your own mouth. If I don't want it to come out from your mouth, I'll say it
Anything
myself.
past 6 hours notice, my brother make it work. Like, you have to figure it out. Make it
Yes, if you have to fly, catch a flight, do it.
If you have to rent a jet, do it.
I don't.
If you have to swim the oceans, do it.
If you were out of whatever, come on, you should have let her know that. Whoa, I'm out. Like
I'm out of the city or something like that.
Let's say you're flying in from. Why would you book a date after you fly? I don't even understand these scenarios that will make sense. Like if you're flying into Toronto today from Vancouver, why are you going to go on a date that night?
What if the person wants to really see you that night? I'm sorry, what if they need to be out? What if they need to be out of Toronto the next day? So they want to see
next
you that
morning,
night?
yeah. Like it's just a quick in and out.
Okay, so once they miss their flight, right? So if they miss their flight, then that's enough time because Vancouver here is already like a decent. I don't know, maybe 4 hours or whatever. So once they miss their flight, then that's enough time to let you know.
I'm sure it's 3 hours.
You have known that the guy is not in the province, so you should already know. You already know what's coming.
Anyways, so as of the questions now that I was supposed to not ask and ask, you are saying that all questions work for you, basically.
Everything is valid.
For me, honestly, yeah.
It's the intonation that matters.
Okay.
And
What
the intonation.
is out of? What do you think is out of reach? And then I'll know. Like to me, there is it. But I don't know. Maybe you guys think there's something about it.
Like I said, for me personally, first date, sex is a big no-no. Because it just kind of makes me, I don't know, it just rubs me off the wrong way. If you bring up sex.
Okay, like the conversations about it. I was gonna say, I was going to say like asking like body count and stuff
like that. Like
that's from a girl's perspective though. Like we're saying that we wouldn't want a guy asking us that.
Especially on the first date.
Especially on the first date. So like, you don't mind a girl asking you that?
Things, or even like, what are you okay with doing? I've had guys ask me that. So I'm just like, okay, so are you trying to are you trying to know?
So that
what will happen? Like it doesn't make sense to me. Why do you need to know? I'm just saying.
Why what about it is the problem? I still don't understand.
Is it, we're not saying that the question is the problem.
Is it something that you're open to doing, or it's like you're not sexually active, so it's a no-no? Is that it? Because if you are, then what's the point of not on the first date? Like why?
Because it comes off the wrong way. It makes it look like as if that's the essence of why you're having this date.
See, that's exactly.
So it's coming off as lost, basically.
I don't know about how she's interpreting, but for me personally, that I said, if I'm going on a date with you, it means I've been talking to you for a while. I don't want to put timelines on things because that's not usually how it works. But it means I've been talking to you for a while. You should already know that I'm not comfortable with that kind of conversation, because I don't know you that well. So then now it's like, I feel like, at least for me, my expectation is that you're trying to get to know me, like all the things that maybe we talk about. Because we can't see each other, being in situations where we can't see each other now we can see each other. There's just more important things to talk about than sex. So why are you bringing up sex? Because this is the very first time you're seeing me. So why are you bringing up sex? For me, this is my own mind. This is my calculation. I'm like, he talks about sex. Yeah, he probably has an expectation for how the date is gonna end. Which
at the end of the date, let's go to your house.
Stuff like that, or like they'll be driving towards a hotel room and be like, I forgot something.
Talking about again, you're getting to know somebody. All right. I personally feel like your sexual life is a big part of who you are.
Of course.
Right? Not everybody necessarily agrees to it. So if I'm getting to know you and again, I'm not going to ask you a ridiculous question like how often do you have sex or what's your body count or this. The conversation, you can go down that path. You're not going to dwell there for long because I'm trying to get to know you. The impact of you know, in a relationship or marriage, the sexual life actually does play a huge role in whatever institution that is. So us feeling like, okay, you know, it's a conversation that cannot be had up until so and so time. I don't necessarily, you know, I don't subscribe to that. But a lot of people do, right? So if I'm going to go to front, if I'm going out with a girl, I probably wouldn't add to that just because I know there's that mentality that, okay, you shouldn't. And having that conversation does not mean the date's going to end in you being in my bed.
Of course.
You are probably going to go to your house. I'll go back home. But it is something that at least now I know. It does not necessarily mean that's what I want to do with you, or that's where the date is going to end. It's just a piece of you that I now know. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, but then again, just whatever you're comfortable with, I think, like, that's pretty much what you gotta do.
What if a girl asks you, oh, at what age do you see yourself getting married?
That's a very good question. Like, I'm gonna answer. At what age do I see myself getting married? That age, the age I saw myself getting married, I've passed it. So right now,
I'm done. So what age was this?
When I was younger, because I'm still young. When I was younger, I actually wanted to get married very early.
At what age?
But life had duped me in a different way,
26.
and that age is gone.
Okay, so what's the answer now? Like, maybe what's all of this backstory for? So would you say answer the question now?
Like, at what age I want to get married? Like whenever I meet someone, the age that I was going for has passed.
No, I understand. That's what I'm saying. If a girl asks you that now, are you fine with that question? Like, you don't see anything wrong with the question on the first date?
I don't see any wrong question either, though.
I usually ask.
Obviously, you won't see
even when I was younger, I used to ask.
Yeah. No.
Tough.
No, because I feel like for that one, like, there's obviously from my point of view, and if I ask the question, it's because I want to know whether it's going to take me 8 years to wait for you or not. Like, because imagine we go on a date and then he's like, oh, I'm not looking to be married till I'm 45. And he's just
hold on.
Are you asking the question because you're already seeing yourself getting married to him?
See, that's the reason why I said, are you okay with that question? Because I know, like, some girls are like that. They're just asking because it's like, I don't know. At the end of the day, so we're saying that, oh, you know, whatever age you get married as a girl is fine. But in the back of our mind, I feel like a lot of us girls, me included, when we get married to a certain age, it's like we start. The biological clock is upon us. It's like subconsciously you're like always saying, oh, I'm fine, like, I want to accomplish this, that. But subconsciously you start putting into mind that I'm not trying to mess around anymore. Now it's a more serious thing. Wherever it is that I'm trying to be with is for a serious reason, right? So I think even me, when I go on dates, I'm gonna be like, I'm not saying you are a potential. I'm not asking because I think you're a potential. I want to know if it will give me enough reason to want to continue being in this
or go in a relationship with you.
Exactly. Because or even go on a second date with you.
Yeah, because the reason I might be going on dates as at this time is because maybe, okay, I'm thinking about all of that in place, and obviously I'm trying to not date just to date. I'm actually dating with intent. It might not be you. I don't know why this blush.
If a girl asks me that question, if a girl asks me that question now, I'm honestly not in a place where I'm not ready to get married now. But I feel like in the next 3 years, after I'll list a lot of things that I feel I want to accomplish before I get married, and then I'll get married. If I have enough money to afford.
Why does every guy say that? But I agree with you, Sha.
Marriage is not, you don't just wish. You don't just wish to get married and get married. You spend the money to afford the marriage, and that's to afford the wedding.
Yeah,
and that's
of course.
So
the wedding and after. Don't focus on the wedding. Like
you can't do GoFundMe for your wedding ceremony.
You
so
could.
You just have the money in your account.
You could, if you want to.
I could. Wow.
No, I'm just saying.
If your husband is outsourcing funds for your wedding.
Why is he outsourcing funds? I think that's the important reason. Does it mean he cannot afford it?
Thank you.
Is that the reason why?
He needs the money. So the more we can afford to.
If he's doing GoFundMe as for our wedding, he wants to do a gift, like a special donation as in our name, and he's doing a GoFundMe to add to that. And of course, course, yeah, that's fine. But if it's not that far, you cannot afford the wedding. I don't think we even be having a wedding in the first place. But it's okay.
Another reason why guys always think about money is we have more financial responsibilities to get married than you lot. Like the wedding ring, you know how many girls actually have expectations of how much their wedding ring is cost. They're not putting funds into it. It's the guy that
How you look my face? Because you are Coco one of them. He's talking about you.
I'm sorry, bridal shower. There's so many things that are going into it before we now come on now. Come on. I beg. So when the money is available, then we can go ahead and get married.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, honestly, at the end of the day, it's all about how you ask this question, which is pretty much everything in life. I don't think there's any conversation that is out of reach. But don't make the date too serious. Like last year,
you know, like, don't eat them.
Banter is that's the cocoa. That's what she's going to remember the date for. Not all these serious conversations.
Exactly.
That you again, that's just the way I look at it, right? If you can feel comfortable around you, and to she loves your energy, loves your vibe, bro, forget it, man. There'll be a second date.
Truly, like I agree. I'm tired of thinking about it now. Like if you're actually vibing with somebody, even if they do bring up like this most ridiculous question,
you're all gonna laugh about it.
You're just gonna laugh about it. You won't take it seriously. I agree. But like the question will probably.
Yeah, like I can ask you what's your what do you call them? I can ask your body count in a way that you even have asked you the body count, you answer me. And you will all be laughing through the conversation.
I don't know the girls you are thinking you have jazz in them, but you know they work on my side. He used to bounce back. He will not walk this way.
Anyways, I think we've
make her laugh. That's all you need to do. On the first day, the job just to make her laugh. Trust me, if you can accomplish that, what's the idea of it?
She was trying to hide away from the camera. Can you imagine that?
Did you guys hear that? If you can't make her laugh, forget it. You know they have.
What if she doesn't have a good sense of humor?
That's the worst.
I know. You just be here trying all your, you're shooting all your.
You just be laughing that she's just like, waiting.
Oh God. Oh my God. No, some girls actually are like. Is everything okay?
Okay. But yeah. So basically, conclusion is that nothing is off limits. Basically, no conversation.
The intonation matters.
Just the intonation that matters.
To Naza.
Intonation?
No, not intonation. Just the tone, your approach. How you approach the topic. Your approach to the topic matters. Okay, and
it's the how, not the what.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
So you say something like all these motivational speakers.
Who is the person? Who motivational speaker?
Samira. He says it's the how, not the what. What's that?
What are you? Are you rolling?
I was preparing my feet.
Are you leading though? God almighty. Please, I mean. Okay, so yeah, like we said, it's the
disrespect.
Please end the video. I'm giving no. I forgot what I want to say.
Anyways, Naza, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Grace us with your outro for the Sabi gang.
Oh, alright, guys. It's your boy Naz. I've been here with the Sabi team. I've got Samira and Toby. It was really nice. I hope you guys took some notes, jot some things down so you can take things away. Okay? If you have any questions, reach out to them. And yeah, should I say it in French? No.
Sure, say it in French. You must say I'm in French.
Embarrass yourself. Embarrass yourself physically and spiritually.